Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot. Whether you're a first timer, long timer, cross watcher, come on in. You are more than welcome to this somewhat unusual tarot reading. Unusual because it focuses on manifesting energies. You know what you want to manifest in your life. You're looking for tools to help with your manifestation. This is a very clear, concise, tight reading. Not a lot of cards, but hopefully a lot of insight. And it all begins right here with the Hyper Shuffle. Here is today's Hyper Shuffle for the Tao Manifesting Tarot. Let's get to the manifestations. Again, you know already what you're looking to manifest. You got that clear, clean, no question about it. You have that deep knowing. This is what I want my life to be more like. You realize it's not going to be a perfect life. You realize it's not going to be a trouble-free life, error-free life. It's going to be life. But there'll be much more that connects you to it than what's going on right now. Maybe the first time in your life, maybe just a product of the past couple of years. But at this point, with Pluto retrograde, Mercury just turning retrograde, we got the full moon eclipse coming up. Lots and lots of energy all around you. And so you have a deep knowing where you want to go. Just the question is, how do I get there? Well, that's what this reading is all about. This gives you the metaphysical tools, if you will. This gives you the chance to manifest. Let's begin right here. Alrighty? The Lovers. It could be love coming into your life. That's a very good possibility. But remember, the Lovers is a choice. Okay? Two energies getting together. It could be two people, could be you connecting to an idea, an energy, a thought, something. You are making a decision about something that's important to you because, in a way, you love it. You're connected to it. You're attached to it or to them. And so there is a pending decision that has to be made. And I would advise you with the Mercury Retrograde going to, I think, till the 4th, 5th, 6th of June, something like that, I wouldn't make any decisions. This would be a great time for you to begin to kind of look, to understand, to know what is going on first, because things are going to change quite a bit, not only with the Mercury retrograde, but at the same time, we're going to be looking at the idea of the eclipse too, full moon eclipse, which is going to be powerful. I think it's in Scorpio. Dig deep. So, nights always bring you presents. This is the present of self-worth. Yeah, it could be a new job, could be a raise or something like that, because people equate automatically pentacles with money. But it's the things that are valuable to you. And I suspect that what he brings, this concept of value, of self-worth, will be very, very important in terms of the previous card, because it will help you make a decision. That really is what the decision kind of hangs on. It's balanced. It's this whole question of self-worth. How do you value yourself? Yes, you have a deep knowing for your manifestation. You know where you want to be. But it's really kind of, again, boiling down to your question of how much do you value you? You want the excitement, enthusiasm, positivity in your life. That's what the Six of Wands is all about. That's that joie de vivre. It's plugging into life and getting a charge out of it again. Doesn't mean it has to be perfect, right? Of course, right. But it has to have some sort of a solid, positive, strong connection. Probably emotional, but it could be intellectual, and in fact, it could be both for many people. And again, what are we looking at in that regard? Self-worth. Nine of Pentacles. That's what the whole thing is about. This gal, very independent, because she knows what's valuable to her. You see the Nine Pentacles there, all lined up. She's got her list. She's checked it twice. She knows who's naughty or nice. And she likes herself. And that's really important. You see all the yellow in the card? That's brightness. That's beauty. She is connected. Things are growing because her self-worth is solid. And again, we're going back to that same situation. That's why when we're talking about the manifesting tarot, you already know what your manifestation is. It's the tools. And the tools very often fall into one category. What do you value yourself as? What's your self-worth? And we move to the bottom row here. We got the world. It's changing, and you're going to feel it if you're not feeling it already. It's going to take a few surprising turns over the next few weeks ahead with Mercury Retrograde, the full Moon Eclipse, and just it's like the cosmos is moving now. Planets are starting to go retrograde. You're starting to get a different shift. Of course, you got the eclipses. The world is changing, and that one fact or those changes are going to affect your decisions. That will affect what you have to walk away from, because you know you have to. There is something in your life that you're very connected to, maybe just out of habit, maybe out of love, maybe out of need. Whatever it is, you have to walk away, and that's tough, very tough. And again, that would go back to the card earlier when we were talking about the lovers, the decision. You know, there is a passion that you have to give up, because maybe it's more of an addiction than a passion. It's something that you're used to. Very often, you know, when we're used to things, we think, well, I must love them. Well, more often than not, no, we're just used to them. That's the way they've been for a long enough time that we've accepted it now. We've adopted. Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is a very, very fascinating card, because you see all those swords, those ideas, those thoughts, that thinking surrounding this person. Okay? There's a lack of direction, powerlessness, feeling trapped or restricted, limited beliefs. You are doing this to yourself by accepting these swords. This is the time. And in fact, as I'm thinking about it now, this may be the big decision. Are you going to think for yourself, or are you going to let other people think for you? I mean, up to this point, it feels really good. People telling you what to do in a manner of speaking. Oh, we're doing this for your good. We're protecting you. We're. The fact of the matter is that's not the case at all. Not the case at all. And you are feeling restricted, have felt restricted. Not just in word, but in deed. I mean, your life has been held back. And the fact of the matter is, like with this gal, she could take off the blindfold, get up and walk around those swords. No problem. But it's her limiting beliefs, it's her lack of apparent self-worth that give her fewer choices. And so, again, Two of Pentacles, we go back to the idea of self-worth. What's the deal? How do you value yourself? You know, you don't have to be selfish. You don't have to be self-centered. But you have to have a good, solid idea about you and your value as a human being. Do you like yourself? Do you love yourself? Do you respect yourself? That's what the whole thing is about. And again, here we're dealing with the idea of a deep knowing, right? You know what you want to manifest, but right now you're hung up. Right now is not the time to make a decision. We got that Mercury retrograde. We are not going to go there for at least 3 weeks, not till, let's say, after the 7th of June. And you'll be amazed at how things will clear up if you're just open to the possibilities. But right now, you are the hanged man, and it's probably a very good thing. Hold off on any decision. Let your deep knowing lead you. Don't get caught up into quick thinking, because very often with the Mercury retrograde especially, we're in a hurry. We got to do it now, got to do it now. There's this pressure, and that pressure helps you to make the wrong decisions. You find out almost immediately after Mercury goes direct. I don't know how it works. It just does. So follow your deep knowing. That will lead you for the next 3 or 4 weeks. You can do this. Thumbs up to the folks at YouTube. And, of course, like, subscribe, share. Any comments below? I love to hear the comments or read the comments in any event. And I'd love to be connected with you. So tomorrow, I'll be back here doing another Manifesting Tarot reading. I'm here 365 days a year, every single day. I hope you're with me. If you're not, as I always say, don't worry about it. The next time you and I have a chance to manifest tarot together will be appropriate in a cosmic way, and I look forward to it. Between now and then, peace and blessings.